In this video, we are going to talk about the most favorite thing about Trek, and it is, dun dun dun, can you guess by my outfit? Wearing Pioneer type clothing. Remember, this is not a fashion contest. Just keep that in mind. You want your clothing to be loose fitting for airflow, and so it's not as hot that way. So I wanted to show you some things that I found in my closet that could work. And this I actually wore the last Trek is just a dress, a very loose dress, and it was mid-calf length, and that worked. And you want the sleeves to be 3/4 length or longer to help with sunburn. And then this dress is one actually that was a costume in a play for one of my daughters, and it's more of a typical type Pioneer dress. You know, it's got the collar on it and the long sleeves and a big flowy skirt, if you can see that. And that's always an option if you have access to that one, something like that. This was another dress that I wore on the last Trek that I found in my closet because, you know, these flowery maxi dresses were really in style then. And just same thing, a maxi dress with long sleeves. It's not tight, it's flowy, and the material is thinner, so it will keep you cooler. It won't hold in the heat so much. And then with skirts, same thing, you just want it mid-calf length or longer, and you want it flowy, you don't want it tight. It's super easy to make one if you would like. This one my daughter made. She just took a piece of fabric and cut it long enough to be flowy that goes around her waist, added some elastic, and then just hemmed the bottom. And then she got fun and made herself a bonnet to match. So you could just have fun with it. These are skirts that we wore last time that we just bought at the thrift store, right? Just longer skirts that weren't tight. Yeah, we had fun shopping that day for Pioneer clothing. And then for tops, you want something that, again, isn't thick in fabric, that's cool and a little bit loose. And like this is one that we found at the thrift store that we used last time. 3/4 sleeves, cool fabric. Here's another blouse, I think that's what they called them, that we found at the thrift store last time. Again, it's just a simple button-up blouse with thin cotton fabric so you can breathe and not hold in too much body heat. When you find a dress or a top, make sure the neckline's a little bit higher. That will also prevent your chest from getting sunburned. The other thing that's fun to wear, and the Pioneers were aprons, right? And probably have one sitting around in your kitchen somewhere. You can use just a simple apron that ties around the waist, or, you know, the Pioneers also wore the ones that kind of went over the head and then tied around the back and were long. This was an apron that I made last time. I actually bought a sheet from the thrift store and just cut a big piece of it and added some ribbon for the top so I could tie it, and that's it. And then I did add a pocket to it, and it worked out really good. Actually, my water bottle fit in this. And the other thing that you want to wear, some type of shorts, right? Because walking in the heat, women will tend to get chafing. So, but if you wear shorts underneath, it will prevent that. And they have to be longer shorts because they need to go down, you know, down your thigh. And these ones would work good. They're just biker shorts. Another thing that works well are basketball shorts because they are thin and flowy, right? And you'll stay cool in that. And one thing that they advise to do is get an old pair of pajama pants that are already kind of thin and worn out and just cut them off into shorts. So just, again, I want you to keep in mind that you don't have to go out and buy anything fancy. Most of these things you could find in your house, maybe not the bonnet, but you could also do a straw hat and enjoy finding your Pioneer clothes. Raid your grandma's closet or your mom's closet. Make it like a scavenger hunt. We will see you on Trek sporting your Pioneer style. And I'm sure we'll all love it.